Welcome everybody to the FWA Gaming Stream live from Atlanta, Georgia, downtown in the Marriott Marquis. It's your boy, Solo on the mic. To my right is the one and only Akashi. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing pretty gosh darn good as we are looking at a pretty deep run into bracket for a lot of people right now. We have our first semifinalist, our first person in top 8, Lucius, after a close 2-1 with Sandusky. And we're going to see who will be joining on the other side to fight Scoops here in just a little bit. I believe it is going to be GeekyDave versus John Raptor in, it's going to be Etalus Forsburn, a Rivals 1 classic that's translated its way very interestingly into Rivals 2.
I'll be so serious. I was never the biggest fan of that matchup personally.
Yeah, for obvious. For obvious reasons. I know Forsburn's an incredibly strong character. I know Etalus is a grabs you once and you just kind of explode kind of character. Man has had a few war crimes in his time.
Yeah, pretty much. And in this game, just like last game to a degree, in this game, it's such a volatile matchup because once they get the other off stage, someone's gone.
Oh, yeah.
So quick.
I believe they are getting ready to start here as production is going to be maybe swapping over to the stream here in a bit. But like you said, it is very volatile. Forsburn is a character who's known for his exploitable recovery, and Etalus is a character that has been known to be very strong at edge guarding, but also very potent and very capable of exploiting linear recovery. Yeah, Forsburn getting a buff in this game. He has his side B, sort of like a mini Fox illusion where he can throw himself horizontally across the stage. But again, all it takes is one ice. Like, you can do all the mix-ups in the world, but ice is just this inevitable aerial assault from above.
We had 2 ties in a row just there for a moment before we finally got the winner of I was gonna say, what's on the line for this tournament in particular? One of the prizes is in fact a free trip to Evo.
That is true. We do have Evo tickets on the line, or I should say Evo entries on the line, which in itself is like over $200, which is insane. Minimum. So you know
off the rip, the starting to commit towards getting in and by this pressure, not allowing John to which is what you don't want him to really do out of the match, out of the neutral, because there are some unreactive people about him get put Dave has sent up the there with the one strong away from the stock.
It's not to let you avoid like the soft boy out of bed. The giant was coming in swinging. First stock there. John Raptor is starting off strong.
It's a jacket. You know, a lot of times the others will have issues connecting the strong and will have trouble not only connecting the strong, connecting the kills. Does clean up that first stock and keeps it going, but still in the extended breakout scenario, it is one combust away. If we can look at that, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, he was doing super well on the left side, but the right side all it takes is one to win, and then wasn't going to be able to sneak in unfortunately in the stock. But once you start with these 2 sides, and this is where the CCD is really important for both characters, especially in your head. Is climbing up. Oh my!
That angle is crazy, and the parry won't get the.
Oh, what? He doesn't connect with the down strong. John Raptor able to survive and yeah, that's better. Shield, but okay, we have enough there.
The waveland, yeah.
Waveland.
This stock is only confused by the fact that this is a down air away, a backside down air spike away from getting the kill here. Not quite getting it that time, but that's okay. There's still a match to play.
The down air's coming fast, and let's attack on the shield. Again, they give a lot of respect there, holding on shield. Oh my god, speaking of letting you rip one time out of the John Raptor going for a big downer, super deep, but okay, the double connection there. Is that going to kill? No.
But doesn't even combust. Oh, the dive punch. Not going to get this yet. GeekyDave looking for the sub to at least get a combust off here. Looking for the touches as well.
Oh, but oh no, but oh, that was super scary there.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's
This is a game of inches right now. Which one is going to blink first? 158 to 136. Okay, yeah, especially with the ice there, you go. You see, he wants that one punch.
oh, dude, that's not gonna do it.
That's bad.
Falls out of the up star towards Raptor. And it's something the deck is will connect. 2-1 stock count drop them.
Yeah, but only for just a moment as we go immediately into last stock. Yeah, sometimes you just get hit by that.
I can't give up the game because I understand that there are bits of analysis that you can't. Oh, the super clone.
Oh my god. Ivan is alive?
Yeah, it's alive. That's super clone on the left. Yep. Switch it up.
Oh, yeah, that is switching up. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, I thought the super clone was going to
achievement unlocked too. Let's go with the long con.
Oh, great. Right up through there, just kind of avoid a potential punish, but ooh, that is it. Kate pulling in. Saying goodbye to the first game. That is the GeekyDave on the board.
Game 1 going to GeekyDave, like you said. And it did come down to simple mistakes. So I'd like to imagine that Johns will be able to just kind of pick it up from where you left off, or pick it up from where they left off in particular.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really close first game. And what is I believe
yeah, I believe this is going to be best of 3. So this
best of 5. Yeah.
Getting the first game is really important just because you get 5 picks, it does go to game 3, but also you have the momentum in your favor. It is on, you are putting your player immediately. There's no room for there's no margin for error.
Strong, unfortunately, being up the big option below a certain percent.
Yeah, that's not as big as that.
However, however, that was so close. But John took him out to come back on the fight right here.
No, I mean, the scary thing about Etalus, and I say this probably for a good bit of characters, but when Etalus is in advantage, fantastic punch and really great defense. Disadvantage, very bullyable.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It is the kill.
That's the sun. Yeah, the first stock goes up.
Oh no! But hey, worth.
I mean, kind of worth, but this is potentially winner side stock now for John Raptor as we are going into game number 2. And, I mean, maybe a mental reset's kind of looking.
I was going to say that in that first stock, it did kind of feel like Dave was kind of figured it out at that point. He's been scouting out all the options that John is going for his advantage more often than not, and playing around them really, really well. And if he's not getting hit, then he's just positioning himself into a spot where he can get the hit off. For those who are just now joining the stream, Dave is up 1-0 on John Raptor as is, but John work off this huge second pass there, huge second.
Oh, it drops the shield at the wrong time. Alright, here's the double state. Fantastic move. Oh, big punch.
Etalus forward air, also a fantastic move.
So he said, get out of my airspace.
What is this? Interesting.
Oh.
Single for the upper does not matter. Last stock scenario, John Raptor on their winner side stock, as you said. Parry to start.
Big down strong, but again, it's too bad.
But Combust is now online. It's one hit away.
We saw that happen before. Oh, doesn't get the highlight. That's
needed
it. That's kind of big. But Combust, like you said, it's online. It only takes one conversion.
Yes. It only takes one conversion. Etalus gets in one time. It's all to play for. But off the side of the stage doesn't get the hit off.
But the slide off doesn't.
Uh-oh.
That's big. That's big off stage.
Air dodge, yeah. Has to burn it.
Had to. He was no air dodge right now. He needed something as insurance.
Double jump utilize. I still think that.
Oh, that's so big. Gets back to stage again. Oh, big up air. Oh, jumps out of the way of the shield grab.
It's basically last hit at this point. A good edge grab scenario from both these characters and it's over with.
I'm terrified of the runtime. Oh, yeah, I'm terrified of that too.
Doesn't go for the down strong. Goes for the down strong. Instead, must have been a misinput. It's one hit. Here we go.
Oh, every time he does that, I'm terrified. Oh my, that's a big up strong.
Yeah, it's not
going to. That looked like it was going to, but wait, that's huge. That's huge. That's huge.
Uh-oh.
Smoke. Big punch, big punch, big punch.
I don't think he
again.
I think he did. Yeah, I don't think he gets teleport back to smoke. He has to go left.
Oh,
He's
big
gonna
punch! Despite being down an entire stock, John Raptor pulls it back, and that's the power of Etalus, baby.
Unbelievable. I mean,
Rinse
like,
and repeat king. Giant Fist has armor on it too.
has armor on it too, on the charge.
As long as you don't pull the trigger on it,
yes.
that baby has armor on it. And
Does ban the bigger stages as well. Bans fire capital.
Interesting to
and
ban fire capital, but I mean,
Leaves
the big
typical.
benefit of Forsburn is that he can put up a ton of smoke. And I think
About-
his
yeah.
banning, not only camp out, but I think increase the mixes on his recovery. Because suddenly the ledge is no longer just the only option for the edge. He can teleport to the top, and then suddenly he's dropping down on you with the dynamite, and suddenly your edge guard becomes his combo starter.
Now, to that point, he does already have all these stacks of smoke at the very first stop of this game, which is that's ridiculous.
This is evil. This is
Frost
evil.
reset, but he
Evil.
does get out of the
Evil
way
move.
this time.
Evil move.
He's going to be able to play
Oh.
the game.
Hey, it's there. Okay.
Slide off to get onto the ledge.
Oh,
no.
no.
The wall jump here in order to get back up. We'll have to eat this hit in order to do that again.
From Luke.
Yeah,
We are stuck.
yeah.
I tell you what.
This one, yeah, that's it.
Oh, that was actually really good for Buster to get this off the top.
And has three stacks again.
Because again, it smokes out there, you know?
Hey, he's repping Atlanta pretty well. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. But he's no outcast on the card.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about
Super phone shenanigans going at it again. 57% racked up on the second stock.
that. I mean, this is also a pretty he loves. And that's because you get so much space back off stage, and you also have so good a stage for your opponent to run away.
I would also like to say, as GeekyDave does get the opposite interaction here, it will be no wall jump for John Raptor down to the last here. GeekyDave playing much more clean on this game. But what I wanted to say was that with this stage in particular, there's so much ambiguity because it's a tall, leaning stage. The way I look at it is that it's more vertical than horizontal. How small it is, the horse is able to play with that ambiguity way more. A character like Etalus will have a bit of trouble with that, being that he's on the flatter side of things. More of a horizontal character than a vertical one.
I think on top of the fact that these platforms, it does take up a lot of time for Forsburn on when he would like to do the back end. Anything under the sun that possibly is madness, and he likes to see it as this door possibly closes. Fighting for his life.
He does pull the trigger there, but you know what? You're up 2 stocks. Hey.
I was going to say, you're definitely up 2 stocks. And I understand you got to be careful like Etalus, but that Ford Strong is going to do it. And with a 3 stock in number 3,
This was the only path.
magically becomes a best of 5 somewhere out of nowhere.
Yeah, unless there's
I imagine they just decide this one specific set is like, oh yeah, no, this one specific set is best.
Yeah, so really strong adaptation in that set from GeekyDave.
Absolutely.
Essentially sped the clock up as time went on in that first game and just carried it over as time went on. Even though John Raptor did have that great comeback, it really didn't matter in the long run as GeekyDave was able to fully adapt to what was going on the other end. So we'll see them move into winner semi, or move into the next round of winners. John, we're going to see in Lucius bracket as we await our next set to come up on stage here. Again, going to go back to us, absolutely. I'm saying this out loud. I can't believe this.
No.
We work, man. We can't be doing this.
I do see on the other side of bracket, we do have winner semis kind of going out right
And
now.
on the other side of stage, I do see a particular rat walking up to the stage as is.
Oh.
Right.
Is that who you saw? Because I can't see nothing where I am.
Well, fair. There's a whole curtain blocking our view of the stage, which is fair.
Yeah,
it's kind of what you want to do, but hey, I'm just saying.
I'd be as blind as the bats that are walking around this place.
So, for those not knowing what we're alluding to, it is Lucius.
So you know
that
where
will
we are.
be on stream.
Yeah, we might have Lucius on stream going up against Toast, aka Kyle TM.
Okay, interesting.
You might know them by the Star DG name. You might know them by their name Toast. That is going to likely be Fleet versus Ranno. It could also be Galvin. It could also be Slade.
Is that a trend with the Fleet mains? Are they just out here picking Galvin like that? Is it just my mystery? Like, is this my like?
No. The more you say, no, you might be spitting though. You might actually be spitting like
right. Like I don't know.
Mystery Soul also picked up Galvin. I mean, the same thing kind of happened with Sandstorm. He plays Olympia though. He went from a top tier to a mid tier.
I mean, Galvin is.
Not even a mid tier. He went from a top tier to a high tier.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Point is, in this set right here, these are 2 strong characters. Yeah, playing the
We are
fleet here. Three strong characters. Both love to box really well, utilize tricky movement, as one does.
You say
right?
box, and
But
what I
more
hear is Fleet Nair at a disadvantage. Because we
Nair
know
do
that would be the criminal sometimes. You are right. We box a lot. He's got a fantastic back end, fantastic forward edge for some reason.
I'm not going to say what running on, but nevertheless, I think the forward air has always been a fantastic option no matter which way it slices. It's only because of the fact that as a multi-hit option, as a delay option, if you position an opponent with one move and then go for the forward air after the fact, then it does become a viable option to really force them off their game or force them off of their balance. That being said, Toast kind of off their balance as it is, and Lucius really racking up the moves.
Oh yeah, this dude honestly. Break over again. Oh yeah, okay, we're going at it again. The sniper at it again.
But Lucius is so good with that bubble. He is not new to this, he is true to this. Been doing this since round one.
That's far.
Misses the edge.
No. Oh.
Toast just fighting for their life to get back on stage. Lucius smothering every single option that comes apart.
I think it's something cute there with the little sweet talk, the upbeat there.
Which they were right to do. You need to keep stock up as quickly as possible. You're only one stock down as is. You get the stock up back to a last area.
You're not wrong. You do. Dangerous, but oh, that's what you gotta do. Last one like that, honestly, coming down.
Two straight, actually two punching in both directions. There were two timing mix-ups on both ends. He was being patient enough to wait up a parry for the immediate option that he and then the immediate parry from Lucius is done as soon as the first one came out. The reverse hit forward air, nearly killing off the side there. Hey, I got killed. For real. Raise your hand if you got killed on that one, 'cause I got it. For real.
Oh, big down there.
That's not it either.
I like the chaser, always making sure that his back was facing because he knew what move he wanted to get. He knew he was going to give him the direction that Toast is DI to, which honestly great stuff from Lucius.
Will think about this? I don't know. I mean, it was one SD for being last like game. I mean, we'll take a little bit here, but
if the police not going,
you do. This is a winner semis. Yeah, they
but
not yet have a best of 5 set. This is still a best.
This is still best.
Yeah, it's top 4 best of 5 if I recall correctly. But they will go back to they will go to Godai Delta, not back to Godai Delta. They will go to Godai Delta here. I suppose so, huh? Great tech chase from Toast here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I love Street Down like that. It's super good.
Wait, that's right. You supposed to be down there for the action.
Yeah. Another way. I was gonna say, like, imagine a downer that long that spike you and bounce you up. Oh, I would.
Hey, wait, more on that later. So, getting back to the
yeah. Back to the match.
Yeah, Toast is much better off this game so far compared to the first one.
I think it was a little bit of adaptation in terms of like how they want to play a little bit more like not going straight into it. A lot of their recoveries, being able to look at
Wanted to see if he would pull the trigger enough. He gave him that 50-50 and said, my life is in your hands now. Unfortunately, he's just willing to take that fight. And all that 65 and counting percent. Hey, he is not new to this. He is true to this. 83% off the wrist.
Going for mission.
That is you're the death
mission right now. Oh my mission. Almost accomplished right there with upper 1-3.
Man, after my heart, he knows he's in the lead.
He knows that'll kill too. That's the crazy part. Oh, the back end not connected. Oh, but the forward's not connected. Back end no, not yet.
the Chime will put him in the bubble, but the Tosa stocks down now. It's going to be a lot of work to get back into this one.
I think we've seen D-Rat I believe.
It's one stock down, two stock to go to even this up. Still at 1%. You're in a pretty good spot here. You can still look like a lot here, but you're just playing really, really well around that on the platform. Okay.
That's only 30% so far. Okay, just some gauges. Honestly, good idea.
Yeah.
Just kind of leave yourself a little bit. Control stage.
If you're down this much, you do have to like take your time with things, not put out too risky options to really take damage as slowly as possible and kind of lead the match by. It is now like the onus is on you. If you're not able to get hits quick, slow the match down to your tempo as much as you possibly can. However, we just here adapting to it, rushing down effective. What the attack is he just as a care? Kill, but the up air too well.
That will kill, and that is going to do it. Winners finals.
Where that will be a best of 5 and will start playing for the prizes.
I believe it is top 4 best of 5, if I remember correctly. I believe that was the descriptor for it. I believe it is top 4 best of 5, but that is going to be. But that is going to be our first finalist in the upper part of the bracket. It's going to be Lucius with a solid 2-0, looking like the #1 seed for a reason out here.
And to that point, on the other side of winners semis, we do have Scoops versus GeekyDave. GeekyDave, who we already saw on stream.
Be seeing come up here soon. If we're already that far into the bracket,
we are.
It looks like we are. We already have our top 8 kind of filling out too. We got Sandusky and JazzerJaw on the loser side.
Yes.
And we're finding out if Subserial
or John Raptor, will be. That was such a surprise seeing his name in the bracket. I was really pleased.
I was not expecting to see him there. Oh my gosh! But that is a sight for sore eyes if I've ever seen one. But it's good stuff to seeing everyone out here competing. I think we've gotten a total of like 50 people. Something it was a really big bracket, all things considered. Yeah, for the amount of time that we had to set this whole thing up and to run it all, we got to thank everyone out there for showing up today to watch these players pour their hearts out. Ooh, 47 is the final total. That is really good for 2 days. I tell you what.
It's a good shot. It's a really good shot. I'm really glad that like this many people were able to come to this tournament to support, to show out in the first place. I mean, the double elimination bracket, all things considered, it ran pretty well. Yeah, it ran pretty well. We got to shout out everyone who's watching right now, who's been supporting the FGC scene, both platform and traditional, out there in the chat and in the building tonight. As I believe we might be getting into what possibly is either losers or winners side. We're essentially just Swoops and GeekyDave. Hey, yeah, okay. GeekyDave, okay. I am so curious. We are so curious to see how Swoops will do versus this. It is a Forsburn mirror. Is it? GeekyDave was Forsburn? Yes. Swoops plays Forsburn. It is a mirror match. And what better way to find out what better way to find out which Forsburn is going to be fighting Lucius in winners finals and to find out which one's the best one in the building. I see how it is. But you got a flag. All the same, still exciting nonetheless. It is very exciting. Only because I did notice that in this bracket so far, any Forsburn ditto or any ditto that comes up, we are not camping. We are scrapping. We will be scrapping. That is not a conditional. That is not an option. We are just straight up going at it. We're going ham. Oh, and Forsburn, as a character, is one that can take the time if they want to. They totally can. Oh, absolutely. Right? They totally can. It should be closer. But it is now. And as you're saying, in spite of that, like, both of them being able to use each other's smoke means that they can mix up all the options they want. They can mix up all the moves they want. The positioning can be all over the place. But we're less likely to see that and more likely to see more standard bogged-down traditional gameplay. You know, I 4-hug, you 4-hug, I grab, you grab, I backer, you backer. We both got down to it. I think we both got down to it. We both got down there. We both got up there. We both got back there. We both got really, really, really good moves. But it's just going to come down to who is better at boxing, whose punch game is stronger, and who's going to be able to adapt more. So I feel like the mirror is less about, like, who's better with the characters. It becomes a matter of who's better at layering down their gameplay
layering down their aggression, and also adapt to what the other person can do. And again, Forsburn, when he puts that smoke, the other person can use that smoke. So it's a matter of if you're going to use it, if you're going to use it, it's the other person to make it take advantage of it. So
to that end, right, to that end, it also forces the hand of both Forsburns, for that reason especially, it forces the hand of both Forsburns to either use smoke and get the combust first, or don't use smoke and see who does pull that trigger, who plays chicken and so forth. Because there's so much smoke that's going to be on the stage, you're going to be able to take the bus really, really fast. Especially since when you hit it out the way, if Forsburn gets hit, it'll easily go away. Now, I'm not sure again which patch this necessarily is, but if Forsburn does land a grapple gotcha. Whenever in the newest patch, I understand that whoever grabs Forsburn does need to stack smoke. So, we'll see how that necessarily goes as the match goes on, but Scoops does take game 1. Game 1, stock 1. Wow, nice.
This does say stock on the R, right? And I mean, this is something to be, I think almost something to be because while Scoops has been playing well for a long time, he is also a back-to-back Smash player and the Apollo. Also playing in Smash
maybe, but I mean, it's a tough task in a way, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. But I do want to say, I've known he is no stranger to playing this character both defensively and in a very aggressive way. And he will bait you into punching him, and then he will blow you up.
See, funny thing you mentioned that. The one thing that I noticed at the very beginning of the set, when the stage band came out, GeekyDave does get the stock. When the stage band came out, I noticed how Scoops specifically went after the stage stages. Specifically banning those and not allowing those to exist on the screen, and so on and so forth. Ended up picking this one because the two that were left over was, I believe, the Kodojo and this stage. So the fact that he does get the stage, he's indicative of the type of playstyle he's trying to play, the type of game plan he's trying to go for. Won't get the Kodos yet here. It does that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got some.
Move with the catch it! Good job, though.
I got a little V with that forward strong there, but that's a good quick 57 and climbing right now. Oh my god, the triple dash attack. So first option.
Hey, it's Britain the way he's playing the match, baby.
Good grab, just barely missed the down track. Lucius is in the lead slip a bit. GeekyDave unfortunately dying in down strong, but 86%. Honestly, not possible.
When those little couple spots, I always get a little. I get a little. You never really know.
You never know.
Yeah. Good call.
As that dead, that is dead, and that's one stock is even percent.
So it's back to even just like that. 13-20. Counting. Oops. And GeekyDave going down to the wire. Super cone coming out. Perhaps an autopilot move, but hey, it could work out. You never know. All this pressure.
Is it off stage right now? But let's obstacle for
Hey, sneaks in a little smoke break right there in the meantime. Hey, you got a quick second in neutral. Let me get one right quick.
Yeah,
he does get the third one as well. So that puts a snatch and kill option on the board. Makes things much easier for Forsburn to convert this into a kill. Hello there.
Oh, that was honestly so good to take on the platform. Is it down to that? Kind of jumps away. Oh, yeah! Wall, and that is going to do it. Scoops taking the first game there. The nail biter last stock situation.
It's a bit of a 50-50 guess because you're either eating a down strong or you're eating a combust. So, sure, in hindsight, you could say like tech rolling in would be the best scenario overall because if you tech roll in and you combust and don't tech it, then you tech the floor, then you're fine. But if you eat it down strong, then you're kind of done for it. You're trying to DI for that. Game 2, going to Tempest Peak. It's Forsburn. You know where we're going.
I love they mutually agreed at one point. Scoop saw GeekyDave go off for something. Like, all right, no, I got it. And just started laughing the smoke.
It's rid of it. I mean, fair enough, because if you teleport into the you are immediately actionable out of it. Oh, you want to get rid of the easy ones to go to.
Scoops with any option a lot of times. I can get to the bus.
Yeah. Man, he's been so efficient at getting that bus charges.
He knows his opportunity. He's aware of the game when he's able to get away with sleeping snap. Especially when like that happens.
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
genuinely, I hope.
I don't want to say it's questionable. Forsburn combos definitely do good.
I mean, that's why you have to get these stacks in it. Can you imagine that character I could bust on the start?
I don't want to just smokes once.
Disgusting. Let's not do that.
No, speaking of combust online again, like I think that was also coming from a little bit of respect for that same game, where it's like
good gracious.
letting Scoops get these combusts and these kills up to the stock right now on this game. And again, this is just a fantastic organization. I think to GeekyDave's benefit, I know it might be a couple things, but it's going to benefit from both ways. You gotta be careful about it. Ooh, gets it out. This could be the start of the comeback.
It could be the start of the comeback. Because I was going to say, one thing about Scoops' gameplay that I'm noticing is the fact that I'm not noticing. Like, the fact that he's getting these combust cards so efficiently and so rapidly through these neutral interactions. Like, they'll do an neutral interaction smoke, neutral interaction smoke. I mean, maybe he's an addict. Maybe he can pick the habit. But it's working for us really, really
Oh
well.
my god, no, that's done. That's done. Yeah, that's done.
Wow.
Too low to recover with Forsburn teleport distance. That is going to be a solid 2-0 for
You have been deceived.
making it to winners finally. Yeah, he did not blink. That is the unfortunate, tragic part about Forsburn Downer, is that the angle that it sends you at is not super conducive to immediately teching on the wall.
No. And that makes sense, if only because, like, the way that it sends,
kind of messed up.
It's so gross.
In a good way, It's very fun because it makes his combo game really inventive and really interesting. And I think that move has a lot of route options that you can go for, low, mid, and high percents. Because we've seen, even with tech options, like when Scoops was getting those downers, they were immediately going for tech chase down strong, tech chase grab, tech chase down tilt for another follow-up. And again, like, there's just so many options that you can do, and downer is such a great opener for those combos.
I was going to say, not only that, but the fact that in neutral, it did kind of feel like GeekyDave was a little at a loss in terms of keeping up with things and trying to help themselves through the mental stacks of disadvantage and navigating out of it into a successful, getting back into neutral, essentially.
Oh, yeah.
The way the games would get out of hand.
Yeah.
At times. Like, in the first game, he was able to bring it back to even and then lost that game because it was a very difficult decision to choose. Can't blame him for that. That last game, it just got out of hand because there was too much mental stack to go through. The combust stacks were coming so quickly and so rapidly that you're almost looking at it in disbelief. Like, what do you mean he has it again? What do you mean he's already got it again? This is ridiculous. So perhaps we'll see them again later on in the bracket.
Maybe. I mean, they are still guaranteed at the very least 5th place. Scoops guaranteeing an EVO ticket as well for making it to winners finals. Alongside Lucius, who has his EVO ticket lined up.
Lined up is right, because this set versus Kyle TM would be the one that he would need to pull off. Do I have that right? Yeah, I do have that right.
You do have that correct. You are not mistaken. And we have our loser sets also set up. My apologies.
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
Sandusky and JazzerJaw versus SmokePudding versus Subserial
on the other side of losers. Really interesting stuff on both ends. I believe if that is the match that I think it was from earlier, I believe, yes, SmokePudding also does play Forsburn. So we have a lot of them. We have a lot of them. There's a lot of fleets and Forsburns in this bracket. I'm not joking. I'm not joking with you.
You're fine.
It's really funny. I literally went through 3 fleets for my entire bracket.
Girl, I feel like
that's why I'm on the mic and I'm not over there.
No, girl, you're totally valid. I was going to say, Forsburn, I can understand. Fleet, I can understand. Those are very common characters in the sense that they're very fun to play, and I feel like they're really good introductions to people who want to play the game. They feel like they give you a lot of really interesting mechanics, a lot of interesting ideas to do with those characters, and really solid buttons that give you this does this does that. Oh, and Fleet's dynamic enough in both her special game plan as well as her buttons in general and her strong attacks, to where you can really kind of get a little bit creative, a little bit funky with, like, I have a downer that just goes forever. What can I do with that off stage, right, as well as on stage? And Forsburn's just, if you want to play aggressive, that's the guy you want to get. You want to get in someone's face. You want to hit them with a forward air.
Well,
3, 4
funny thing
times.
about that, actually, you mentioned Forsburn being the one that you want to play when you get aggressive. Aside from the Zetterburns of the world, or the Maypuls of the world, and so on and so forth, or the Olympias of the world, Fleet can be played successfully aggressively. I mean, we have B-Bats as the prime example of that.
Oh, that is true. You are right. You are right.
Right,
I
but
will
it's
say,
next
for better or for worse. For better or for worse, Billy definitely plays to his strengths, and that is as a very aggressive player, a very read-heavy player too. But that's the one thing I think like fleets will eventually adapt into their game plans over time is the touch of death kind of edge guarding stuff that Billy does. Because B-Bats, when he gets you off stage, there is an 85% chance that you are just going to die. I mean, even if you're playing like a character with a good recovery, there's a good chance that he is going to just... Because his main goal is to burn the resources every single time. His main goal is to make sure that you are dunzos. Like, you have only one way to recover, and it is incredibly limited.
Checkmate, yeah.
Yeah, he wants to condition you into checkmating yourself every single time. Because he's going to layer on his edge guarding over time consistently that you're burning your resources before you even seeing what he's doing. You're becoming conditioned to a defensive reaction that's not needed. I think more fleets over time will actually adapt that into their system.
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Keikasalt is the ideal, in some cases, the ideal player, but also like the ideal Forsburn for a lot of people. He's put that character on the map for good reason, you know.
And speaking of an ideal spot to be at, you can be right here with FWA Gaming for the rest of the weekend.
Oh,
we
absolutely.
will be streaming, or they will be streaming games here, there, and everywhere. Yes, please. We will be streaming. Yes, you know. Here, there, everywhere. We do have other games going on. There is Tekken 8 later on in the weekend. We do have Street Fighter 6.
We did just finish Street Fighter 6.
Okay.
We had our grand finals. There was a reset in the grands, but it was a clean 3-0 for, I believe it was trophy to take home the gold medal. But you are right. We do have Tekken later in the weekend. I believe we also might have Smash Ultimate being streamed here tomorrow in the afternoon.
Yes. The finals should be streamed later on in the afternoon as well. We have Strive. We have Mario Kart World. That was a real surprise.
I was not expecting Mario Kart World. I will be so thrilled with you. I cannot wait to see that bat that you dislike with great intensity.
Because, look,
we're playing to win. We're not playing to have
speaking
fun.
of playing to win, whoa, we're back with it again.
Slade? JazzerJaw pulling out the Slade.
And we're going right to Armada flagship to start game one. All right, let's get into it. Rush out character versus Slade here. It's a little bit of a tricky match, but Slade can do it. But again, it's a tricky character. It's a tricky matchup. Maypul, on the other hand, if you know her, you may or may not love her. It depends on how you look. It depends on where you're at in the game or who you're playing.
It really depends on where you are at in the game.
Right?
I'll be so cool with you. Maypul in some hands, a devastating tech-chase monster. Unstoppable. Looking at you pluck. For those who know pluck, you know.
It doesn't go for the second.
Sandusky is very much I would like to call what I think is a button. Doesn't really aim to use Lily all that much. Does not use special attack at all. It's very much I'm just going to activate, I'm going to forward it, down it. I'm going to use my A buttons because I know my A buttons are very good and I'm just finding good characters.
Yes, and to that point, utilizing the traits of Maypul so well in order to actualize that. Because she has that fast airspeed, that fast ground speed, that ridiculous up air. Yeah, that's for sure. Not yet. Did the reversal either. Yeah, it's just like that. The game basically even back up. It's only one hit away from Sandusky to get it, even with JazzerJaw getting that first stop.
It only takes one good forward or one good uppercut to clean up that stock, like you said. Maypul's a bit more of a fragile character, not necessarily known for having a high smackability rate on it. So I'm thinking on the set prices, we'll probably see start to really lean into strong moves, like the upbeat that we're seeing there, maybe on the ground, maybe the forward air that will take the first stock, maybe even an upshot, you know?
Now, this is advantage that Slade has to go into. When you don't have these items, it is so hard. It is so hard to fight out of this corner. But you do have to kind of just like pepper in different options, allow yourself to mix things up. You really do have to be fundamentally solid with both these characters. Well, yeah, with both these characters to succeed to a degree. But all the same, No. I
I think that's a good point. I think you why both these characters are very good at the fundamentals, but I also think that Slade, when he wants to, he has very good technical abilities with both his projectiles as well as the wing boots. Gets himself a double jump, but doesn't even need to go back to center. Gets him a better wave dash too, actually.
That's not the stuff just yet. Even with the extra jump way too high, to get the kill just as of
Back
now.
there, tries to look for an air jump, he's just not getting it. But again, this is where the kill just kind of...
What a
but there we go.
conversion!
Had the mark online and knew, oh, I can convert this into this, which I mean, in a case like this is a huge stock right now for Sandusky.
Chance to get a massive extra percent. Do so, but pressing buttons on field a little too much. Yes, indeed. JazzerJaw doing a great job of getting him off and getting that last stock off the board to send it to last stock, I should actually say.
Sends that too, and really just wonders what is going to happen in this last situation. JazzerJaw, despite being is kind of stuck playing out of the corner right now. That's going to unfortunately dashing into the up B, maybe a slight over-calculation of the distance there.
And interestingly, not using any disjoints that Maypul has, like Word Strong in particular. Again, trying not to give the whole game away, but like all the same, when that up B's coming out, you can only do so much against it when you're a character like Maypul. You have to get again, for shield. This is gonna be tricky. No!
Oh no! What's crazy is that
I'm still here.
you have to helicopter, you have to double jump, you have to at least get the helicopter side B to the ledge. Like,
We
you only really get your wall jump and your up B.
Yes.
You should offer those options. I think JazzerJaw
A little too deep off stage, trying to finish the
overcomplicating the play.
But otherwise, you have no reason to be concerned. Done. Things were going great for the game the whole way through, as long as you just maintain.
Honestly, yeah, and I think things like kind of like this bit of a comfort thing. I think it's also very good for survivability for even more so.
But I would also say like Slade's vertical pressure is also very in that test. I was gonna say like Slade does do well to chase these short bursts of areas and such. Oh, yo, the side B to reset, that's sick. I'm being early now. Interesting. I think they're trying to catch Sandusky closer to the ledge. Sandusky immediately responds by standing a little bit backwards.
Or maybe just a little bit there. Like gets the down tilt off.
Reverse hit.
We love reverse hits.
Been getting hit by it.
In this case, we love our upper. In this case, for stock. Unfortunately, not really doesn't matter.
No done.
Now that's a grab. That's a re-grab. That's a mark. No, it's a pummel.
This is... Right.
Honestly, not a bad idea. If it's Sandusky, it's like, yeah, sure. No reason not.
But yeah, if that forward air connects, that is definitely a dead shark in the air. And I'll tell you what, I think not. I don't think you're going to see it anytime soon.
They are one or two
for 8.
And I think that's what we're good at Slade's game. We want to see him more on the ground, maybe juggling in the air a little bit when Slade goes.
But I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if he's going to have a chance. This game is already starting to get out of hand as is. 80% with totally different stocks.
Got a little greedy on that second down shot there, and on that forward air too. Getting a little greedy once the stock gone.
Ooh, that's yeah. Nothing to get back up stage. It is a 3-to-1 stock count. Basically a full stock to go after, and it's tough.
Yeah, unfortunately, being Slade against a character like Nick is so fast. It's very daunting.
Sandusky can afford to play extremely patient. Like he can afford to play back and just wait for Slade to pull out any button. Up B will kill here, but it's 49% on your last stock. Your down stock, you really got to work for this, and this is going to be so difficult to do, especially being sent off stage as sub 70% on the board and rising. Hard, let's see if you can do it.
Start at the lower percent. Going to chip at this right now, gets his projection into a down throw, but there, Sandusky breaking it up.
They started to chip away for just a little bit, but that up tilt from the ground scenario has been getting them every single time they try to reset Oki and such. They're just not getting anything off of it in a meaningful manner to have Jared do it. Sandusky takes it 2-0.
Yeah, with a solid finish there. Solid confirming into the up there.
That's a wrap.
And Jazz shows as well that And, you know, Slade in the right hands can be a formidable threat too.
But unfortunately, that game did get did get way out of hand. We will see JazzerJaw. Got it. One more game? Oh.
Yeah, exiting the tournament at 7th place, though. Manages to make a top 8 finish. And Sandusky goes on into losers quarters to, I believe, fight. I'm going to take a peek here at our
Go for
bracket.
it, go for it. Because I know the other side is going to be SmokePudding. And ooh, I cannot believe I'm forgetting.
I believe they might be fighting Toast. The bracket has not updated on my end.
No. SmokePudding is in losers 7th.
No, they are going to be fighting GeekyDave.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at this part. You're looking at that part.
I'm looking at
okay.
Sandusky.
You're looking at Sandusky's side. Got it. Okay.
No, you know.
Okay.
But you are right. The winner of SmokePudding and Subserial will be fighting Toast in losers quarters. That will round out our top 6.
Yeah, and SmokePudding Subserial, winner of that. Yes, winner of that will face Kyle TM.
And that is going to be our final set of the night. This one coming up, my apologies. I don't want to make it sound like we're leaving right now. No. We got one more coming up, and that is SmokePudding versus Subserial. Subserial, a player from the Rivals community, time and time again, has been a very interesting enigma. Would be the appropriate word for.
Do they still? We're not going to be able to see it on stream, but I wonder if they still roll the die for the random, or is it just a different game?
I don't know if they have 6 characters in this game that they want to play with a dice roll, but back in Rivals 1, that is what they did. It was Forsburn, Clairen, Ori, Sylvanos, not Absa. It was Sylvanos, Forsburn, Ori, Clairen.
That's 4. That's 5.
Not Raptor. Not Ranno.
Girl, I don't know.
I remember only 4 of them. It's so tragic.
Girl, I don't know.
Because I know that man did not play ZettaBurn.
No.
That man did not play ZettaBurn. Malo was
there
another
you go.
Malo was another one.
Okay.
That's 5. There's one more that he played.
Orcane?
No, not Orcane.
Hold on. Palm?
No. Was it Eliana? No.
No. Couldn't be.
Couldn't be Ellie. Shout out to all the people who are excited to see Eliana come out here soon as well.
Hey, check your snake facts.
Was it Ranno?
You're going to be going after this for the longest time. You're going to ask him after the set is over and be like, no.
I'm losing my marbles over this right now.
I get it.
I'm looking at the screen because I'm so determined to tell myself to figure it out with Summer Sanders.
Low-key feel like it's Absa. I don't know. I could be tripping.
No, because I never played him in the Absa mirror. Because I would have played him at least once in the Absa mirror because we played a best of 5. I shout out to the time that he got Sylvanos 4 times in bracket.
Now, hold on. We're doing all this talking about Subserial. Let's talk about SmokePudding for a second here. Making the run to losers 7th.
Yes.
After getting sent to losers by legit condition, they did have to fight their way here from winners round 3. Yeah, winners round 3.
Round 3, which is no small feat.
No.
That is 3 sets back to back that you have to do to get to top 8. And again, like that's something we don't understand, like the stamina that goes into it. Oh, it's fleet.
Especially the longer losers runs. Don't get me started on those. Oh, these bands are going quick. That's what I'm talking about.
They're going right into it.
Julesville to start the game off. Home field advantage for Fleet, but sometimes home field advantage doesn't matter. You still got to execute. That being said, SmokePudding, Subserial, last set of the night on stream. Let's get right into it.
Game 1 going to be on Julesville as well. A nice little starter stage. I think it benefits both players very nicely. But again, Forsburn versus Fleet is a very scary matchup in my opinion. I think it's, again, like Forsburn is someone who is just very aggressive. And fundamentally, if you're trying to play Fleet defensively, you're always kind of going to be on the back foot a little bit. Just because you have to be careful about where you're putting yourself.
But when you get on that, when you get back on that front foot again, oh my days, do you have the ability to really make Forsburn's life so miserable?
Oh, absolutely. Just because of the fact that, again, like the edge guarding factors of everything is just so
that
good.
Will do it. Stock 1 does go to SmokePudding.
Just like that. It's real quick. Again, that is the scary part of it all. It's the fact that, like, Forsburn can, in fact, just, like, delete the stock at a moment's notice. If he really is on top of you and he's ready for you, that could just spell.
I was about to say, however,
that was a little scary.
Yeah.
Is that the real one? I don't. Oh,
it was. Yeah.
Oh my. Oh, he went for the special pummel. He wanted free smoke real estate.
Downstrong going for the tech chase read, maybe trying to rush it a little bit, but hey, fair enough.
Mighty fragile.
That's the upbeat. Yes, does get it, but it goes the wrong way. That stinks. SmokePudding still on the board with another down strong. 81% on Subserial stock here. It's not looking good.
Ooh, nobody gets it there. He gets that big slap with the back air, and he's going to take that first stock. All right, and the percent just like that evened up a little bit more, but again, just one DI out spells the stock below 100.
We in Atlanta, but that was kind of Bermuda Triangle. We taking the jet flight out of here, baby.
That was one of those. That was definitely one of those.
Gets both hits of uppy, but Loki does not matter. Will get a chance to follow things up, tries to go for the tech chase, doesn't get it there. Subserial fighting on the back foot, as you mentioned, this time on the stock count, not just in the neutral.
Okay, and we're seeing right now we're playing a little bit defensive, floating in the air, kind of just saying I don't want to be anywhere near.
The lingering hit.
I love the lingering hit on that move is so funny. I don't know what it is.
Never would have guessed. All that being stated, yeah. Getting back onto it, yeah. Subserial still fighting from behind. It's going to be tricky, especially now with the clone on this stage. Oh, jeez, it's coming down to this. Doesn't get the hit. Hold on, that's the one down there. That's a stock.
That's a stock, and that could be potentially the game here.
Subserial with a chance.
All it takes is one errant move, but the down strong is going to do it, and that's going to be the first game for Subserial.
I had genuinely thought, because they had bounced off the wall, that there was going to be a chance that they would survive that hit, but that wasn't going to be the case. They do go for the Olympia. Okay.
Interesting.
Bans the small stages. We go to random. We're just going. We're just going
right into it. They know we got a time limit.
Oh, they know.
They know we got a time limit.
They know.
They know we got a budget to play with. All right, going into game 2 right now here. Tempest is being a pretty common counter pick right now.
What's interesting about this matchup, you had already mentioned before that Forsburn is a very aggressive character, or can afford to be a very aggressive character. So can Olympia. Even though she is much more nerfed than she was before, this character is nowhere near the heights that she. Whoa, this is going to be a second teleport onto the stage, yes. Even though she is nowhere near the heights that she had once been at, she is still like a really strong, in the front seat kind of character when she's able to get there. Now, obviously, she does suffer from range. She does suffer from the fact that she does lose to a lot of these disjoints or bigger buttons in this game. But nevertheless, when she gets in, because it is a matter of when.
Yeah, it is definitely a matter of when. Yeah, when she gets in, she causes a lot of pain and suffering.
Oh, Moonwalk trying to find the aerial off stage. Gets to the up tilt instead.
I think the main thing right now that that Forsburn has over Olympia in a character-to-character perspective is the fact that
the hit! That was so disgusting! Gets sent way off stage. This is going to be a tricky recovery.
Oh, good hold there. Waits on it, and says, oh, no, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to stall to get your side B back. Just great stuff from SmokePudding as well. Just really good awareness there. But I don't think he was ready for it.
I don't think he was ready. That's so unfortunate. It's your time. Your time is on stage right now.
All right, we're seeing the teleport there.
Oh, tries to go for a double side B in order to grab a ledge. Doesn't get it in time. Downer doesn't come out either. Low-key Olympia falls so fast. I really thought Subserial could snatch ledge from all the way up there.
Right, that was some low-key terrifying stuff.
All right, you're hoping for no hamster deaths or anything like that. 164% on Olympia. You're essentially, this is a successful Olympia stock, if only for the fact that you made it to 164% in the first place.
That's some life insurance.
Huh.
That's some extra serious life insurance.
They got Geico.
Yeah, they got Geico. They got Allstate. They got AARP.
Now we got to be careful. They ain't paying the bills right now. But nevertheless.
Yeah, they definitely ain't paying the bills right now. But great delay
tricky.
on the smoke, waiting for the gem to go off, because that gem will clear out the smoke, and you want every single cloud you can get. Oh wait, that was huge.
The clone pop actually mixed up the edge guard, but it doesn't really matter. SmokePudding there to clean up.
Oh my goodness.
We're essentially spectators to the ride at the moment.
We're simply along for the ride. Oh, boom, bank.
Yeah, mama. No, that level of aggression that SmokePudding has had this entire time, still paying off in the meantime. Not really being dissuaded by the... Another ugly angle.
Zone.
Yeah, no tech. Hey, it's tricky sometimes.
It can be tricky. No, you ain't wrong. But that is definitely an unfortunate mistake, and that does mean that it is the end of that stock. But as we say right now, oh, no parry on that. Allows the time for Subserial to get back. CC's the cape, but neutral getup getting called up by the down strong, and it's last stock with Combust Online.
Last stock of the game, like you said, Combust Online. It's in SmokePudding's favor, but at the same time, Subserial getting these hits, forcing them off stage. Whoa, this changes things drastically. Yeah. That's a reach.
That was a bit of a reach. I respect it, but I do love that high commitment to the side.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello.
Olympia falls so fast. That girl gets off stage. I'm like, girl, come back. Where are we going?
No, girl, no. I don't want to be off stage against you. Go away. just let me recover in peace.
Oh, that angle. I thought SmokePudding would at least have a chance, right? I thought they would at least have a chance to jump, do something actionable from that, but didn't get the opportunity there. Likely burned all the resources. Goes like Clairen now, a different character every game. Hey, you're
different
in
character every game for good reason. We see a dice roll, we see a new character come out, and
Random
this is a
bands,
character that
yes.
has played a lot before. Rivals 1, you gotta remember, he's made top 8 at tournaments before. He's beaten MSB with Clairen back in the day. Shout out to MSB, one of the best cracks to ever do it.
But now we're going to Godai Delta for the final game of the set, final game of the stream. Clairen versus Forsburn, generational fight as is.
Yeah, this is granddaughter versus grandfather right now.
Do you think it's lore? Do you think it's lore?
No, that's canonical. Forsburn, that is Forsburn's distant relative. Like,
well,
that is their granddaughter.
Relatively speaking, yes. in a time-space manner, absolutely.
No, I mean like that is from the current timeline. Forsburn, that is Forsburn's like canonical granddaughter.
That's my point. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, I think I'm missing the point.
She's got a plasma sword. He's got a knife. I'm just saying it's a big difference in time.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's like a rotary phone versus like an iPhone. You know what I mean?
Now that being said, you're gonna have to update this iPhone real quick because that's like what this rotary phone.
Oh my God!
Hey, home phone prices are still pretty great in the big 2026. I'm just saying, you ain't paying $1,000 for that.
Absolutely. Oh my God, it's showing the power of the iPhone right now. You know, the future is now, old man. That's what she's saying. She's saying the future is now, old man.
Hey, but old man is still kicking 50% on the board. Buy one, get one, 50% off.
Yeah. We got. No. Oh, you want some kind of soul read right there, right? So, oh my! What the?
Goes for the hit anyway.
Oh, I see the little dance there. I see a little mix up.
Now we're just throwing up buttons. Yes, absolutely.
Trying to smooth a little. Oh.
That's not what you want.
That's called disgusting.
I think that's what we call discipline.
I think that's called go to your room.
Usually it's the parents that do that.
That's called go to your room.
But that is a stock. That is a stock.
You're putting time out for that one.
Oh, hold on. Chill.
Oh, no. You gotta relax. No, he's feeling it.
Yeah, the game was in the balance genuinely there for a second. SmokePudding rightfully pushing the gas pedal hard.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I mean, against Clairen, if you have the opportunity to take a punch, you take a punch, you know.
Yeah, he hasn't taught us
get all the damage you can get. Because a character like this, oh my goodness, absolutely, you need it. Oh, tried to go for the cheeky little special
just
combo.
ready.
I mean,
didn't
honestly,
go for the entire rest of the set and still was ready for it.
Oh, I like the idea there. Just do one down tilt, then bait the get up attack with a special side B.
It's
off stage again, but this gap is closing pretty substantially right now.
But it's still a
running.
stock.
Oh
yeah.
my! I see the Nair win connections. I see you.
The shenanigans, right.
The time for oh, Clairen fighting back though. Clairen fighting back.
No jump to get back up there again. Oh, tries to stay off stage.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's based off of prior knowledge. That's good stuff on SmokePudding's part.
Yeah, absolutely. Tries to go for an up tilt, just trying to catch on that side because I think there may have been an up air conversion there. But ooh, big tipper fair one, but still able to get back. Oh wait, that's huge. Wait, can he get
on deck?
No,
it's not. That's the stock. We're down to last stock.
But 105% on Clairen is super fragile. That's one down strong. That's one down.
If you can play the match the way that you did that second stock, if you even get the opportunity, right? That's what you're looking for, is to slow the match down to that pace and find the hits where you.
Oh my! Super flinching.
Oh, those were the down tilt up
throw
close.
Huge. Burns the double jump, burns the side B, but managed to get back. The up strong's gonna do it.
GGWP SmokePudding takes it 2-1. We'll move into losers fifths to continue the bracket, where unfortunately we will not be able to see who are the remaining two players to get the rest of the prizing, as we have to move on. We do have other programming going on at the stage at the time, so that was the last game on stream, but the bracket will continue. Please lend your support and keep up with the Start DG bracket. Again, we'll have more games, we'll have more sets later on in the weekend, including after this. I'm not sure what exactly is afterwards, but I know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing after this, but we do have other things going on in this convention for the evening. But we will have, again, on Saturday, we will have Smash. We have Mario Kart World. We have, I believe, Guilty Gear Strive as well.
Tomorrow.
So if you're enjoing what we're casting out to you right now, please stay tuned.
Yeah, tap in.
We'll be here all day tomorrow. We are a convention that's running from Friday to Sunday.
Yes.
So please, if you are liking what you're seeing, hit a follow. show some support, show some love.
Absolutely.
That is going to be us for the evening. I'm Akashi.
I'm Solo on the mic.
All right, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone.